The artist's brain, neuroplasticity and creative growth. Every artist begins with a simple act, noticing a shadow on a wall, a shift in light, the curve of a face, the rhythm of color in nature. But what makes an artist's brain unique is not just what it sees, it is how it learns to see differently over time. This change in perception is not abstract. It is biological. It happens through neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself based on experience. The more a person engages in creative practice, the more the brain adapts to support that behavior. Neural pathways connected to observation, imagination, memory, and fine motor control become stronger and more efficient. In this way, the brain quite literally becomes shaped by the act of creating. At the beginning of an artistic journey, the mind may feel uncertain. Lines may seem inconsistent, colors may feel difficult to control, and ideas may not translate easily into form. But with repetition, something shifts. The hand becomes steadier, the eye becomes more sensitive, the mind becomes more patient. This is neuroplasticity in motion. One of the most powerful changes in the artist's brain happens in perception itself. The brain learns to break the world into visual relationships, light and shadow, contrast and harmony, proportion and movement. What once appeared as a single object begins to reveal layers of detail and structure. A tree is no longer just a tree. It becomes a network of shapes, textures, and color variations responding to light and wind. This deeper way of seeing strengthens attention networks in the brain. Focus becomes more stable. Distractions begin to lose their grip. The mind learns to stay with one experience longer, without rushing away. At the same time, creative practice engages the brain's executive functions, the systems responsible for planning, decision-making, and problem-solving. Every artistic choice, from composition to color selection, requires evaluation and adjustment. Over time, this strengthens cognitive flexibility, the ability to shift strategies when something is not working. Mistakes also play a key role in this process. In art, mistakes are not failures but information. A misplaced line or unexpected color mix becomes feedback. The brain learns to adapt, correct, and integrate new outcomes. This builds resilience, not only in art, but in thinking itself. Emotionally, the artist's brain also becomes more expressive. Creative practice strengthens the connection between emotional experience and outward expression. Feelings that were once difficult to name begin to find form more naturally. This reduces internal pressure and increases emotional clarity. There is also a reward component. Each successful attempt, even a small one, activates the brain's dopamine system, reinforcing motivation and curiosity. This creates a feedback loop: create, learn, adjust, and create again. Over time, this loop becomes self-sustaining. The artist is not simply producing work. The artist is training perception, emotion, and thought to work together. Perhaps the most profound transformation is this: the brain learns that growth is continuous. There is no final state of mastery where learning stops. Instead, every new canvas becomes an opportunity to refine attention, deepen sensitivity, and expand understanding. This is why many artists describe their practice as a lifelong journey rather than a destination. Through neuroplasticity, creativity becomes more than skill. It becomes a way of being, one that is open, adaptive, and constantly evolving. And in that ongoing process, the artist's brain is always becoming something new.